It's gonna be May. It's March. And hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Not Well. I am Bobby.
I'm Jimmy.
We are back in the studio.
We're back
fresh
in Ohio.
And so clean. We made it down the mountain, if you were wondering. Make sure you subscribe.
So fresh, so clean.
Oh, ain't nobody. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet.
You know what? Go ahead and call our number.
614-721-5336. That is
614-721-5336. You said 5.
That is 614-721-5336. Call us because honestly, we like to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing.
Here's the motherfucking
Now,
thing.
you were supposed to have an episode with Amber and Jonathan.
Our chef friends from Next Level Chef, season 1.
Not to name drop, but they were on season 1.
They're the OGs and they're amazing.
And
these new kids, I mean, they're great, but they're not on season 1.
OG. And they're not Amber and Jonathan.
Yeah, those two really
Those two are
rocked
very
my
special.
world.
They're very special folk.
Oh my God.
First of all,
the
breakfast for days.
When I say creamy eggs, I'm talking
what the fuck?
like so soft it's like a pillow.
You're almost like...
These scrambled eggs are next level.
It was almost like if you were to...
Amber just knows what she's doing. She knows what to squirt in there. She knows how to whip them up. She knows how to cook them.
And she's hot, so follow her.
Yeah, but let's also like her posts that aren't about her body.
I talked to her about that. I said, you just need to get in a fucking...
The algorithm is not friendly when you don't show your body.
This is kind of our conversation last week, but my thing is like, then go ahead and show your body and cook at the same time and see what happens. Why not?
Are you allowed to have tits out?
No, but like wear that ski outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why hold back?
Why do we have to reduce her to her tits?
We don't, but I'm just...
But we should.
Honestly, if
we reduced you to your tits, there'd still be a lot there.
This would be an award-winning podcast.
I mean, for real, honey.
It's time.
We should free them.
To be honest with you, I'm losing weight.
Weird. Is it...
Slowly. No, I'm dieting.
Oh, yeah, you said 500 calories
I
today.
literally have a 300-calorie smoothie every other day, and then other than that, I have like protein bars.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but then last night I had a whole thing of ice cream, so... It's fine.
Thank God.
Like I'm balancing, but I'm not overdoing.
Good. That's perfect.
Yeah. Like I'm having pizza tonight, but I knew that, so I was like, I cannot.
During the day, like I had a salad at lunch and soup. And I had a bar for breakfast. So you're right. Yeah, we are kind of like trying.
You cut it out so you can have pizza at night.
Oh, I can't wait to eat this fucking
drag race
pizza.
And pizza. You can't.
There's nothing better if you're gay.
There's nothing better if you're gay. And it's raining and it's cold. So let's recap the Wednesday from when we left you to when we left Salt Lake.
Happened since then?
So Wednesday, we recorded.
We were snowed in.
Yes, we were snowed in.
We got another foot of snow. We recorded.
We all proceeded to drink throughout the morning. I think I actually had to take a nap because I was like...
You did.
Okay. Did I? What did I do that day?
Nothing. We literally all did nothing.
No, but then you guys went down to the après ski.
Oh, that night we did drive down.
And then we went to sushi.
That. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I'm like...
Oh, I forgot I went to après. At the cabin.
Yeah, so I think...
Is that when I was dancing that night?
Mm-hmm. No, that was the second night.
That's Thursday.
You need to stop picking your lip.
I know, it's going to bleed.
Don't do it.
It's because I tore it at the place, and now it's open.
At what place?
Park City.
Oh, skiing.
That's still...
When you were looking at boys going...
You want to come taste this bloody lip?
Oh, you want some cum in a cup?
Oh, this cum is delicious.
Mm-hmm. So Wednesday, you go down to the first gay ski event. Now, do you have anything from that you took away? Were there hot guys? Like, this is the first event. So is there a lot of people? Was there not as many people as there was?
Well,
did you meet anybody? Did you fuck anybody? Did you suck a dick?
I would say the opportunities are minimal at this thing.
Okay. Why is that?
There are...
Because of the clientele.
The people are not what you'd expect for a worldwide gay ski event. You'd think that this would be the creme de la creme. I think we missed a lot of it. Yeah. Just to be honest, the creme de la creme came in on Friday. I think they came Friday. Because Wednesday was like the start of it, and it was just a little...
It was all the poor people, because that's the only hotels they can afford was a Wednesday through a Friday. And I know that because...
It's true, because it's us.
I know how to do it.
It would be us.
It's
like,
us.
That's what I would do. I'd be like, I went to gay ski week, and I'm like, I'm at the Holiday Inn downtown, Salt Lake City, driving in 45 minutes every day.
But I will say Salt Lake City. But I will say Park City had a Marriott. Park City had a Marriott, and I was like,
you're a member.
I was like, member.
You remember?
I was like, oh, that's really like exclusive for a Marriott.
So basically I would say the people were nice. Yeah. For the most part, there were very cliquey plastic girls there, and I was like,
a lot of cliquey plastics.
You're not hot enough to act like this.
A lot of gays. The problem that I had was a lot of gays with the gay face. When you just knew, you were like, girl, those fucking eyebrows are plucked way too hard. The lips are too plumped.
If you're a man getting lip filler, stop.
I'm kind of done with it.
Stop. Oh, but it's all about what you want, and I should have bodily control. I mean, people are gonna bitch about it, but like lip filler's not cute. Even on women overdo it.
Yeah.
I have a picture of Cruella de Vil at the St. Regis when we were skiing on Thursday.
Cruella de Vil.
Did I ever show you that?
No, we're gonna get to that though.
Okay.
So hold up. So Wednesday, you do your gay event, then I meet you down. There's a group of us that didn't go, and there's a group that went.
Bobby was terrified of the roads because of the snow.
I slammed into the wall. Well, I guess I technically did, you said, but...
You just hit the mirror on my side.
A little mirror action.
Just the mirror, though, not the front of the car, not anything else.
So we go down the hill. Eventually, we meet these folks who are like fucking hammered.
Oh, we were
hammer time. They walk in, they're like, hey. We go to the sushi place, and now let me tell you something, okay? I don't think I'll ever...
Describe the table.
Oh, I am. I don't think I'll ever fit in Japan. I don't... And by that, I mean... Not well.
Even pretend Japan in Salt Lake.
Like pretend Japan in Park City had it's a bench seating around a fucking table down low. Ew, you're really laughing hard at this.
Because when I walked in and saw you, I thought you were sitting cross-legged on the ground.
It was so low. It's like for a tall person, this is like hell.
Is he on the ground?
Yeah, I basically was sitting like with my knees, like it was like a...
It looked so uncomfortable, and I was just like, oh, good, so I get to sit through a dinner.
And it's so wide that you can't like do a one leg hop over, so you have to like stand and then like... I
literally walked. I walked on the bench to get to my seat. Why?
I'm just like, listen, we were skiing. Some of us were skiing, some of us aren't, but like regardless, I don't have time to climb into this fucking thing. So I do it though, and there we are sitting around. So I'm like, okay, whatever. We're enjoying some cocktails.
Now maybe the food would have made up for it. Did it?
No, I threw up.
Yeah.
They fucked up some things. I will say that
for $80, I was like, what did I eat?
I know.
What did I eat?
Their banh mi was good.
Yeah.
Their appetizers were good.
Yes, the apps were good. The sushi was not good.
The sushi was not that good.
Well, you threw up. I mean, the problem for me was the rice. Like for Park City, for the price point we were at. That rice
crumbly. It wasn't
crumbly, cold. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It didn't make... I literally took
it was a nice place, too. Like, wasn't it...
Well, I don't know.
I guess for Park City might be trash. It's like the Waffle House Park City.
Because it was in, like, the former Olympic Village. So they're like, oh, this is abandoned.
This was where...
Put the shitty places here.
But again, please get rid of that fucking booth thing.
Yeah. Like, and you did throw up, and it wasn't Mexican this time. So I've seen you now throw up Mexican.
Can I say something?
Oh, no. Did it taste Mexican?
No, but I tasted the salmon, and something about it was like it was warm. I wanted it to be cold.
My stomach just felt like diarrhea.
And so I kind of had a moment like, ooh, and then I was like, oh, and then once you get juicy jaw, it's over. Now,
juicy jaw. What's juicy jaw?
Okay, like I literally, when I'm about to throw up, I know I have 30 seconds, probably 30 to 45. And every time I deny it at first, the first 15 seconds are me going, you're fine. You're fine.
Yeah, I looked over at you. We're like,
I was like, oh no. And then I'm like, nope, this isn't going away.
And then I had to watch you get up from this table.
So then you have to plan your escape. And I'm like, here I am in this little Japanese table. I don't fit. My knees are going to hit the table. It's going to fly up. But I'm about 30 seconds. So I swing my fat body around. Yeah, everybody's looking at me like, what's wrong? I'm like swinging my fat ass body around. I get up. I go to the bathroom. Thank God whoever's in there was walking out. I would not have made it. I go, well, and every time I have the same moment, I think to myself, like, is this really happening? It is. And it happened. And I threw up a lot. Like the whole day's worth of food. I think also there was a lot of food in my, like, there was just a lot of food. There was already food there? And like, not just like food, like savory food. It wasn't like you could eat all day. It was like, oh God, that is so rich.
It wasn't like fruit.
There's a lot of rich
You were having like gravies. Oh, you probably had that mac and cheese that was amazing.
Yes, the mac and cheese.
So you had that heavy shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I had some mac and cheese. We had it was the Fat Tuesday. We had the
queso. You had queso up there.
Queso.
So yeah, you were like home, snowed in all day. Meanwhile, I'm like drinking and you're at home having savory snacks, which I would do too.
Well, and I was like,
why
okay.
not?
Well, I wanted you guys to test the hill first. I was like, well,
yeah,
you guys
survived.
And you survived. We were like, okay, I guess we're going.
And I didn't know they had Uber at that point. So we were like, we'll drive
That's
down.
The thing, if it didn't snow like it did,
we could have had Uber every night.
I think next time I want to do like
not snowing.
Well, not necessarily snowing. It can snow lightly. Like let's do
I would say 2 to 3
inches. Yeah, like
exactly.
Let's not do feet, but let's do inches.
Let's not do 3 feet.
Yeah, like over a 36-hour period. But oh no, what was this? Oh, I want to get a driver.
Oh, agree.
Like, okay, nobody's paying
even if it's
for lodging. $100. If it's $100 a person,
right?
Like
I would pay.
Me too. I was like, we got to get a service. So
no,
like call.
We don't want to have to worry about driving.
Because that's the problem with Park City is that where we were on the top of a mountain. So like we were in a rich area.
Yeah, like it was.
So they call it rich exclusive. I was trying to be like,
yeah, it was very exclusive.
It was rich as fuck.
It was rich as fuck.
Yeah, it was beyond all of our pay grades. We all were like white trash running around
beyond
there
all
with
of ours combined.
Like
it's a joke. It's a joke.
And we all make decent money. I mean, a lot of people in that group makes a lot of
right.
And I'm like, we couldn't afford to. Well, I don't think we could afford it with all of our salaries.
No.
Anyway, so regardless, blah blah blah. Wednesday happens, blah blah blah.
That was fun.
Thursday happens. So Thursday, I take the group of 4 or 5. Sarah had to go home, but we had to go to Salt Lake anyway. So I was like,
yeah.
Let's go to Salt Flats. So we drive 2.5 hours out to Salt Flats. Now
it's a choice.
I had the best time of my life.
I know. That's why I was like, I was really worried because someone said it was flooded, and I was like, oh no,
flooded.
Oh no.
It was flooded. We were the only people there, though.
Right.
It was like a very weird.
Your drone shots. I was like, where is that? Where is our?
It looks fake. It looks. Yeah. I actually kind of am glad that we went when we went because it was like nobody was there. It was kind of flooded, so it gave like a reflection.
I mean,
it was one of those moments. So I've been to Haleakala in Maui, and I have like these spiritual moments.
Where have
sometimes.
you been?
Haleakala.
I didn't know you were just speaking a word.
Haleakala.
I've been to Haleakala in Maui.
Haleakala, Maui.
I literally was just like,
it's like sometimes I think I'm speaking, but then it's like, that's what's going to happen when we have strokes. Like we're going to be talking about like nobody.
And then people will just be like, yeah, Grandpa.
But I think I'm talking.
You're like,
I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying.
And people are like,
okay, Grampy. I'm like,
back to bed, Grampy.
Back to you.
To bed. Back to you, Grampy. Put him on his pretend podcast. That's how they're going to keep you occupied in the dementia ward.
No.
They're going to put these on you and put this in front, and you're just like with dementia, like, I like candles.
No, what's going to happen is this. And they're going to go every day and be like, today's recording day, isn't it?
And they're like,
every day
Grandpa,
is recording day.
Yeah.
Every day is recording day. And so every day they're going to have to listen to me like, what should we talk about today?
And you tell the same story every day. They're like, he's on that part about the cops. Yeah, here he goes.
It's like that movie, 51st Dates. Like, stresses me the fuck out. Like, sorry, I can't remind you of your life.
Over and over.
I won't know.
So what happened in Haleakala, Maui?
So anyway, Haleakala was very much like the Salt Flats where so everybody was in the car freezing cold and I was still kind of cruising around and I said, I need another minute. Oh, this is going to get deep and like kind of like. So I went and stood by myself like and reflected. I did reflect though. I did. I was like, and I said to myself, you need to take this in right now because this is something special. Like you can't.
This could be it.
You can't get like. Well, I thought of Haleakala. It's like you might only see this one time. Like this could be it for you.
Truly.
So soak it in.
Okay.
So I like really was present for a second, and it kind of freaked me out because then I was all by myself, and I was like. So anyway, I don't know what kind of moment I had, like a spiritual moment.
No, I'm laughing, but I do that every time I ski. I literally have a moment where I'm on the hill looking out at everything, and I'm like,
wow, like my life is incredible.
Quiet.
Like what the fuck is happening?
That's why I like skiing because you just vibe. You're going down the mountain, and that's it.
That's all you have to worry about. Well, and trees.
And oh God, I'm sorry I'm distracting. We'll get right. But I read this thing on like Instagram of all places, but there was a post and it said, the more you're thinking about something, the more negative emotions you feel. The less you're thinking, the more positive emotions you feel.
Interesting.
So when you're in a zone, you're having great emotions. You're feeling great.
You're almost in autopilot, but you're not.
Yeah, when I'm sliding down the hill, I'm not thinking about like, oh, I have to go pay that bill and I have to do this and that. No, I'm just like happy. When you're standing in the salt fat staring out going like, this is incredible.
Yeah, like I'm happy.
You have no other thoughts.
In that moment, everything is fine.
So you were fully present. You felt great.
It was really interesting being fully present. And I only hit that when I'm in like, I had to try meditating. Usually I'm high. I hit that too.
Honey, yes, you do.
But I also hit it like at really pretty places, like really pretty places. I'll stand there and go, like, sometimes I need my own moment. And I just go,
oh, wait.
Like I was like shaky breath. Like that's how impactful it was for me. So
no juicy jaw there.
No juicy jaw there, except for almost on the way home. But so on the way home, we went to Del Taco, which
fuck,
it was
is that like a West Coast Taco Bell?
Yeah, it was all raved about, and I was like, I would have much rather Taco Bell. Like, sorry.
Oh, that's sad.
So anyway, we did that. That was that. While I was frolicking around looking at nature, you were frolicking around Deer Valley, skiing down one of the most popular ski areas in America.
$300 a day lift ticket, but we got it for $25.
Thanks to lesbian Lisa.
Aunt Lisa
She's
is
a riot.
Literally, I saw her and just instantly hugged her, and like we got along right away. I was like, "Bitch, you're coming.
Easy.
You are coming to Columbus."
She is so easy to. Yeah. I love her.
Aunt Lisa's the best.
Yes, Aunt Lisa is the best.
She gave us like sunglasses, pens, stickers.
Oh, she's so sweet.
$25 lift tickets, like a $275 discount.
So you have like all these people like rent. Oh.
Like I bought Michael's ticket obviously because I was like, Michael, I'll get this. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke.
We had we really made out. If we're being fully honest,
this trip would never have happened.
No,
we could not afford this.
Not the way we did it.
No,
we'd be like one of the Trash Wednesday boys.
No. I mean, so Deer Valley is beautiful. It's skiers only, so there's no snowboarders fucking up the snow. And it was cold though. It was windy, but
it was deep, wasn't it? Like, weren't you guys getting like?
I like at one point I just lost a ski. Like I turned a corner, I thought I was on a trail, and I looked down and I'm like, I don't have a ski on my right foot.
Am I moving still?
I didn't even feel it fall off. It just fell off, and so I was like, I don't have a ski.
So where was it? Just right behind you?
It was like 5 feet behind me, buried in snow. Buried. I didn't. You couldn't see it, so I had to be like.
Yeah, I saw some video and I was like, this doesn't, I don't know.
So at that point, you're like a little freaked out.
I think you're going to be like a really pro skier to enjoy the deep snow.
You have to have different bindings, and I didn't have them because I rented this time.
Yeah, it was trash. Today. So then you decided, okay, we're going to be done skiing.
Since we're fancy.
Where'd you go, bitch?
We went to the St. Regis, and we didn't ride the funicular up. We took a ski trail there.
We went to the St. Regis. Oh, so you guys skied there? That's hot. So you pulled up and you're like, I'm ready for après.
Girl.
But it was like 1 o'clock après. So anyway.
This St. Regis is at the top of a hill. You have to take a funicular up, which is like a little ride, I would say. Which, by the way, I have like a video of like coming up.
By the way, I didn't even take the funicular. I didn't even go to the St. Regis. So.
You didn't even go?
No, next year I got to sit there.
So this is us. We're having a blast.
Actually, God,
this is where I took pictures. This is where I'm talking about lip filler. Cruella DeVille was there.
Oh shit, honey, she's probably like so rich and so.
Her friends too, who clearly don't ski or they're wearing tennis shoes. They don't ski.
He's like those women.
Look, they have gear that's never been used.
Yeah, brand new everything.
Like I kept zooming in to try to get more evidence.
Oh,
but like,
what is that? Oh, we gotta like post that.
Yeah, we gotta post this.
Oh. That looks like Ricky.
She was so fucking puffy, honey.
What is Ricky?
But then there was this hot male influencer who was there. So the St. Regis is like, and this was in, what was this place? I'm sorry. I'm
sorry.
What was it called? It was called the something room. I don't care.
Probably the sit and
It was an
room.
outdoor bar. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like it was like a little like tent.
But it had a name.
Was it a tent?
It had a name where normally you need reservations, but we somehow showed up and gotten a table for an hour and a half for free. Literally, like they were like,
well, that's how we roll.
No, they were like, you should have a reservation, but we'll seat you here. And I had some Moet. I had a little Moet thing.
So you had to spend some money, a little money, honey.
Let me honey.
So the St. Regis, they're like, so people watching wise, that's a great place to go.
It's a great place to go. If you that is freaking me the fuck out.
What? Oh, you just noticed it? That's you, by the way. That was your puppet. It kind of looks like you, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. It's freaking me out.
Yeah, it's like that's
but dead me.
So
St.
Jim
Regis
just noticed a puppet in the corner.
There's a puppet in the corner. Like I thought we were talking about St. Regis, and I looked up. I saw something that looked a little like me.
I was like, "What the light? Like, what are you talking about?
Like, what the fuck?" But yeah, St. Regis. St. Regis is for people watching. The rich of the rich go there. There's all these. Everyone who worked there had a French accent. I don't know if it was real or fake.
You want them?
They're like,
parlez-vous français? S'il vous plaît.
Do you want to know it, Chardon? I'm like, okay. And then, yeah, we like walked around and then we skied back down. We came back to we finished at Deer Valley. We came back to the house.
And then you went down to the bottom of the valley and then you went to the gay ski party, which that we decided, okay, we're driving up that hill. So I'm driving the fucking ski party and from the Salt Flats, which was like no snow,
back to the house. You're fucked up.
To Salt Lake, it was like, it started just getting darker. Then we get up to the fucking mountains, I can't see shit. And then we get to Park City, and it's like rush hour traffic in LA.
I can't.
On a mountain with worse snow. Pollution. And I'm like, it's raining hard in here. It's raining hard.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
What was that sound? Did you tap?
It might be tap. Michael might be in the shower. Been running up that hill.
That's creepy because the shower's not behind us, but
it is because we had to caulk our other one.
Oh, so he says shower in that one. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you did. So we met you at the après ski, and this was my first après ski event where we found out
I had to wear my ski suit there. By the way,
yeah, you guys were all in your ski outfits,
underneath which I had.
But you look cute,
long underwear on.
But that's like the look. Like you're like
good.
Well, yeah, you're like.
I took my ski suit off.
Listen, if
it
you
was
go in
so
there
hot,
with just your jock strap, like. You're not a skier, probably.
No,
and like you look like athletic. You walk in. So the drama of that situation was Emma.
Oh, I forgot that.
Emma. Well, first of all,
we love her.
We love her to death.
But
happy birthday to her.
There is a little essence of
je ne sais quoi.
Essence of falling apartness.
Fully. Do you need another?
But, yeah, I need a drink. But also, I would say she's staying together great. It's not that. It's just that everything has a little extra like zhuzh.
So imagine that.
Oh, no. Oh, what?
This license has been expired for months because in November when I was like, okay, you're going to rent a car? She's like, well, I can't because mine's expired.
Okay, so it's been expired since November. And why didn't she get it renewed since then?
Because it's going to take 6 months.
6 months of what?
To wait for, I guess it's so busy in Austin, so many people move there and stuff that they can't even fit you in. But I'm like, I feel like
you should start the process so you get it.
Because at least if you have the process, you'd be like, officer, I'm
waiting on my new license.
You would think. I'm so sick of that shit. Why can't they just do it online, first of
all? All of that should be. I should not have to go to a BMV, DMV, whatever the fuck they're called, to get a new license.
They're such bitches.
You walk in, they're like,
next.
Do you have your form? No, you need to go back over there, fill it out.
Oh.
Do you have your next?
They make you feel stupid as fuck. Like,
yeah.
Their birth certificate?
Like you go there once every like 10 years and they act like you should know the rules.
Everything. Oh my God, it's so true.
I walked in because I had to do it a couple years ago and he was like, you're in the wrong line. You go over there with that and they go over there. I'm like, oh, well.
Well, thanks for letting me know. Because
no one said that. Like,
oh my God.
0 people have said that. Yeah. So Emma, she's trying to get into this après event. She doesn't have
IDs.
Doesn't have IDs. Doesn't have a ticket.
Doesn't have anything.
Doesn't have anything.
We get in though.
But she got in too.
She got in.
We had to finagle.
We always have to talk guys at the door.
I almost sucked his dick to get in.
Well, and you got in the next day by sucking dick. Not sucking dick, but mentally sucking dick.
Right, not sucking dick.
So we go to the après. Jim decided that he was going to have it. Well, Jim had been drinking at the St. Regis, so I was dead sober, so I was like,
I was walking around in long underwear and boots.
Yeah, and I was like, literally like,
I had on only long underwear, and underneath was a jock strap, so you could definitely see the straps in the back, and a little like long underwear shirt. Yeah, that's all I had on. Because I was getting fucking hot in my ski suit because we didn't have time to go back to the house to change because it's a drive up the hill. Right. The hill's dangerous. So we came from Deer Valley. Mm-hmm. We went to the fucking après. And that was that. Mm-hmm. Then we find out there's a basement at the après. So we go down there. What are there down there? There's strippers. There are... dark lights, there's neon lights, there's neon colors, there's people dancing, there's a DJ. So what do? No one's dancing on the dance floor. I go down with Amber. Amber
you try to drag me, and I go,
You wouldn't come because you're like Matt. You'll never come.
No, but I was dead sober too. Like you got to remember, I drove all day.
I would have gone down sober. You know that.
Oh, I don't do dancing. I just think it's so awkward.
Yeah, that's the fun of it, though. You're just like, fuck this.
I know, it's really great. When I see people dance, I'm like, God. But it's really not that hard. You just like dance.
You just move.
But I think everybody's watching me.
You can even dance poorly. Like I was dancing poorly. No one cared. But honestly, after I danced with Amber for like half an hour down there, people started joining.
Well, yeah, you guys felt it. Yeah, and then it was packed.
And then it was packed.
I always saw, like, can I say something that's really inappropriate?
Yes.
So my dad, when he would dance at weddings, it would freak me the fuck out and give me the feeling, and I feel like I look just like him. So that's why I don't dance.
There it is. So we have some trauma we need to overcome next time. There's dancing available.
I have a lot of trauma.
We need to just get you dancing.
I'm dealing with some trauma. It's bad. I have my therapy tomorrow, though. My first therapy in like 4 weeks.
Oh no.
She's in trouble. And we hired somebody at work that looks just like my therapist. I said to her, hi,
do you know me?
I was like, I need to let you know that every time I see you, I think you're my therapist, like literally. And she goes, thanks. And I'm like, you're welcome.
You're like sitting at lunch, you just start telling her everything.
I said, like,
I'm not your therapist.
I said, if I share too much, just stop me. I'm like a clown there. Like everybody loves that. Me. Yeah. I embrace being gay.
I was gonna say, don't feel pressure to be that like funny gay guy that everyone laughs at, like Will and Grace.
No, I'm not the funny gay guy, but
a lot of gay guys feel that they have to be like the life of the party, the funny one.
I'm like the one that's always trying to lean,
and it leads to I'm like, good.
Bye. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. And I'm funny in like passing. Like I don't like stand there.
But then people at my work say I'm funny too, and I'm like, oh no, I'm not funny. I'm just a fucking character to you.
But gays
they
are
don't
always
care
funny,
anything
though.
about me.
Gays are always funny because they have to be. We've learned as either you're quiet or funny.
Listen, if we don't have humor, we can't get through our trauma.
Funny, quiet, or bitchy. That's a gay for you right there. You're gonna get one of the three. You're gonna get the inverted, the introverted ones.
Inverted over here. Bilateral.
Thursday happens. Blah 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 blah. We just went back to the house and had food. Right. What did we do Thursday for food? Went back to the house.
We did get pretty drunk at that event. We go back to the house.
And we had something good. Pizzas. We just had
something good. We had frozen pizza and cheese sticks.
We had gourmet all week.
We needed a night of frozen pizza. We kind of needed
a frozen pizza night, I feel like.
And honestly, it tasted fine.
It was really fucking good.
And I dipped it in that green sauce Chef Jonathan Harrison made, and it was so fucking good.
Oh, Chef
Jonathan Harrison.
I just love
them.
I really, really do.
I think I like them more.
Same.
I don't know. I think I like them a little more than you.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
You're witnessing a friend breakup right now live. So then Friday comes around. You go do a little light ski.
Literally light. Like 2.5 hours.
I was like...
So we skied lightly because we had
It was also deep.
It was hard again.
Cardigan.
Oh, so fucking hard.
So then there was the other micro group that was like, we're going to go down and drink while they ski. You guys came back way early. I was like, we didn't get a car for everyone.
I came back before you left.
I was really bitchy.
You were like, you can't fucking leave with us.
No, I was like, I had
people.
Well, I had a moment where I was like, okay. I want to just
be alone.
Not even alone, but like you and Michael are my two. Yeah. I wanted to be away from both of you.
Right. You had to get away.
I just needed a moment, like just a fucking moment.
Well,
because I wanted to get drunk and be fun. And I did.
And
then you showed up, and then
when
it was
we showed up, I was like, "Oh, he's having fun."
Oh, I was
blacked out,
fully blacked.
It was perfect because we walk into this fucking saloon.
The hottest man.
I just forgot, and now
I did too. That's why I just said, "Oh no." There were so many hot gingers there.
Not just gingers.
No, not just gingers, but the percentage of gingers was high.
The quality of men there. And we're going to play a clip I got of them looking our friend Chef Amber up and down and up and down and up.
Like a quick,
I mean, there are eye fuckings going on and on. I mean, I went in the bathroom.
We're like standing there going,
yeah, we're panicking.
You want to fuck? Nobody wants to look at us. We're just staring into the blank.
Oh, you want a little average white man?
So sometimes you have to use your hot girlfriends to get the guys around, and then you're like, and
then you get to touch a little peen.
Well, some peen. Now, so you guys go do your thing on the roof. We got drunk, blah blah.
I did see a really big dick in the bathroom.
Oh my god, those urinals stressed me out because there was no.
Yeah, I freaked out, but
nope.
He was.
I'm so sick of big dicks. But anyway, I remember. I admitted something to you this last trip that I have a little dick fetish. Little dick hot body fetish.
I forgot you have a little dick fetish.
It's got to be like
on a hot body.
Yeah, on a hot body.
Actually, And I do too, because you started showing me pictures.
Just, shove the whole thing in your mouth. And it's like, fine. It's like not a problem.
And he's not threatening.
No threatening, but he's like muscly. So you're like,
so he's still above my pay grade, but he's like,
I can shove the whole thing in my mouth.
I can deal with it. I can work my way up.
Work your way up, babe.
And now, even if he fucked you, it'd be like fingering. So you're like, it's fine.
So you can take it all the time.
Ow.
Oh, you're so fucking big. But he knows, the one that I follow knows he's not big. He's like, yeah, I'm the small. Like, it's like a thing. He likes it. It's hot. I love
that. Means he's comfortable in his body.
Oh, he's learning.
I love small dicks.
He's like, a football player. He was like an ex-college football player. And now he doesn't show his face. Oh, it's so fucking.
So I want to see. I want to know all the dicks he's seen.
Oh, he sees them all the time, and he says, "This is my dorm mate." He's still in college. He said, "This is a dorm mate." Blah blah blah. Oh, it's so hot. I can't. I'll send you the link. So Friday's where it gets fun.
Friday got fucked up.
After the fucked up
So
part,
we go to the saloon, we see all these hot men, and then we're like, we got to go to the opera event.
We got to make our appearance. Well, we get there, and there's no tickets available for anybody.
I don't have a ticket. They said that you can't come in.
I didn't have a ticket because Michael was already inside.
I was standing in the stairwell, like, so I can't get in at all.
So
and
Amber,
I'm looking at this guy who loved me from the night before. I'm like,
so Amber and you somehow sucked that guy's dick mentally or whatever, because he saw Amber and goes, girl.
Yeah, he was obsessed with her.
He saw you and you were like, yeah.
He thought Amber was an influencer, and so he thought I was her friend. She is.
She kind of is.
She is.
I mean, well, we'll get to that.
I mean, we're under 10K followers on Instagram. This is no shade, but like he thought she was bigger than that.
Like huge.
Yeah,
like millions.
He literally was like, oh, girl. And I'm like,
because she's got that vibe.
And that's all you need. And that's all you need in life.
You know
that's
what?
All
the
you
slow gain's actually worth it more than the fast gain.
It is.
The slow gain,
we're learning that. I don't know what slow means. I would say
I'm trying to decide.
Have you ever heard the term
size.
glacial? Glacial. The glacial game is the good game.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. We actually got a lot of hits though from so okay, I'll talk to you about that later. But anyway, so we go to this new party. We sneak everybody in. Everybody gets in because we suck the guy's dick at the front. Not really, but
once again, I head to the bathroom.
Have
a few chats, have a few moments.
I'm chit-chatting with Michael and them because they were at the table. I was actually stressed about Ashley because she's like, and you're paying $30. I'm like,
yeah, I was like, where'd she go? I didn't know where she went.
You did not even have to pay for lodging.
I didn't even pay to get in.
Right. So, I'm like, why did you leave?
But then I'm like, wait, I have to go get a drink on the way back from the bathroom. So from behind, I go, that's Slutty Puffin. That's his fiance. That's Slutty Puffin.
Who was it?
I literally, Whitaker. Slutty Puffin and Whitaker.
Whitaker?
Huh? I had a panic. I called you twice because I was like, Bobby!
I didn't even see the call.
You didn't pick up. So because you were blacked out, you know. So I'm like standing there like, what do I do? What do I do? Do I say hi? I don't want to say hi unless Bobby's here. I don't want to like get invested and get in conversation.
And then I'm not there. And you're like, I just talked the whole time.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I've got to find Bobby. I've got to find Bobby. So like, they like walked away. I got a drink, but then they were over by you anyways.
And they had seen Amber and Jonathan. So Amber ran up and goes, oh my fucking.
Yep.
He recognized them from the show. I think he actually started watching the show after like the Super Bowl, and then he watched season 1, and then he's like, oh my God, you guys are on the show.
There you go.
So they chit chat for like 45 minutes. I'm a little awkward when it comes to celebrities because I don't want to.
You don't want to overstep.
No, I don't ever want to overstep, but I'm almost like understepping where I'm like, who the fuck
and also,
are you?
I was extremely out of it.
Well, I knew. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah, same says.
I was like.
Yeah, like I was like, oh, I was in a full blackout, and I was like, what are those drinks right there?
What do you have?
And she's like tequila sodas that are like they're like this, but a tequila soda.
They're like this size.
So I'm like, I'll take that. Like
full blackout. We didn't need that.
So we talked to Slutty.
It's 5 p.m.
So we're talking to Whitaker.
So we talked to Whitaker.
We know what to do.
I love Whitaker.
Yeah, Whitaker's like so fun. He's kind of hot. I want to see his dick.
I wanted to fuck him.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. I wanted to fuck him. I accidentally was like, yeah. And then like touched his shoulder and was like, oh, I can't do that. He's like
okay, can I just say
he's
something?
A daddy.
But he's like a rich, like hot, if that makes sense. So like you can see he's been to the Hamptons and he just sails.
Oh, he's been everywhere.
He sails. He's not.
No. They live on a golf course near Deer Valley is what he said. And I can say that because Slutty Puffin posted all the time.
Yeah.
Like he posts his home. But like Whitaker, oh my God. If it doesn't work out with Slutty Puffin, Whitaker.
He's bi.
Hi. We did hear that a lot.
So then
and he is.
And that's fine.
He was married to a woman.
He's part of the LGB.
You left out T there. I noticed you left out T.
So then Slutty turns. Then I go, Which I had a conversation with Slutty via email and Instagram, and he got confused, whatever reason that is.
He was like, "Are you?" He asked
"Are you
me,
that podcast?"
Yeah, he goes, "Are you that podcast that like your friend keeps messaging me?" I'm like, "Yep, that's it. That's the one." He won't quit.
He won't quit.
He won't quit.
And guess what? We had a really great conversation with Slutty Puffin.
He's nice.
He's like so hot. Number one, in person, he's so hot.
That was I know, that's the thing.
I was like, and he's like very animated and fun. He is who he is.
Starstruck.
But he is who he is. Like, it's not a front on the.
No.
He literally was like,
how he is.
Fucking God. I was like, you're being nice to me. Oh my God, what's happening?
No.
Seriously.
He's exactly like he is on Instagram.
It's great. He was great. I talked to him about like little insider secrets.
Yeah.
He was just so cool. And we weren't even talking
about. He
gave
us good advice too.
Yeah.
We didn't
that's
even
what
ask
it was. It wasn't even like a.
Try this.
He bought us drinks and you were like.
I didn't want him to have to buy me a drink because he said a phrase like, "I'm buying this drink for you because blah blah blah," and I was like, "No."
I think he actually felt guilty because we were so like chill and cool that he could have actually sat with us with the microphones. But I think just the approach and how quick it happened, it was one of the things where he's like, "Well,
let me buy you a drink," and I was like,
okay.
You don't have to. I was like,
I'll take the tequila.
You literally were like,
tequila for the White Claw. It was bad. But we talked to him 45 minutes. It was great. Like, Slutty Puffin is the shit. You need to follow him. Like,
we have been talking about him for 4 years now.
Oh yeah.
Well, like he's been our hero through COVID. When he got kicked out of Walt Disney World.
Right. And I said to him, I go,
literally
like, I want to go with Slutty Granny and him to like,
oh my God, Slutty Granny. Yeah. I'm sorry, keep hearing noises. I'm freaking out.
It's a little rainy.
Okay, it's rain. Okay. But yeah. So we met our hero in Park City. Like, how? And meanwhile, it's like 5 p.m., by the way.
It'd be like meeting Meg Salter or like Caleb.
Oh my God, Caleb or Meg.
We would not know what to do, actually. They'd be even more, like, I love Slutty, but like,
God.
if I met Megan, first of all, I'd be like, I don't know.
Meg.
Like, Meg, are you being serious? Like,
Meg, I'm a lesbian now.
Oh, he's got a pussy now. Oh. So we ended that and we went to dinner where I was in a full blackout. I was like, I'll take my bread.
I just realized like there was this table on this other side of this barrier at this dinner, and I didn't think they could hear me. No, not your end, my end.
The frat table.
No.
Oh.
The frat round table was one thing.
We had a gay table.
Right on the other. You had a gay table on the other side of your barrier.
And you had another one?
So I'm facing this direction. There's a barrier here behind our friends, behind the friends. You were at this, and you had
I had my own barrier.
You had a gay table.
Yeah.
I had like a throuple table with like two guys and one girl, probably like a couple and a straight friend. And
I was wondering.
I didn't realize they could hear us. And so every time we were talking about the round table of like all not gays,
they're
like
frat
straight
boys.
frat boys, and they all had wedding rings. Like, but why are they all together? And why are they all together on Friday night? Like, they're all sucking, jerking
off.
They
go back to the house with the wife beaters on. They're like, bro,
my wife won't give me any pussy anymore, bro. Like, fuck.
Who watched that?
Fuck, bro.
And they sit on the couch and they like start.
Bro, I like when she give me sloppy toppy, bro.
Do you care if I jerk off? I'm just like really horny.
And then you're like, next thing you know, they're in the media room all jerking off. And it's like to a porn on the big screen.
You fucking,
I don't need to because I know it happens. So we're talking about that table, but then I didn't realize that this little table of throuple could hear us talking about it. And so finally, like this one guy like looked over at me after I said something outrageous. And I was like, oh, that table behind the barrier doesn't like what we're saying. And he just started dying laughing. And he talks to us. He's like, you can say whatever you want. And he was straight, but I was like, that's fine. Okay,
he wants to suck.
I mean, I kept going to the bathroom to give him a hint, but he didn't come. Well, he didn't come to the bathroom.
On the bathroom.
He came.
Well,
in the bathroom, but not on. Yeah.
It was very hot restaurant, but I was blacked. I will tell you that whole dinner.
I looked down at you. Do you remember the gift you got?
Yeah, I'm a whore.
Yep. You got a book.
I got a book called The Life of a Whore or something like that. I have it downstairs. I'm going to read it. It's about a true life Park City woman that was a whore, which honestly, if you're going to be a whore, do it with rich people. Period.
Wow.
I mean, that's a quote of the day. Honestly, like if you're going to be a whore, do it. Make that money.
No, that sums up our trip.
It does.
Because we need to,
Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, those of you that want to hear the stories, now we're at 50 minutes.
Great.
So honestly, this has been a recap episode, really. But I do want to listen to our one voicemail, though.
Okay.
Because I do feel like we need to do that. We'll do sundries and we'll be done. Stop biting your fucking lip.
I can't help it.
No, you got to stop.
I didn't bite my nails.
I know.
I ripped them all off.
It's weird how long yours are because mine aren't that long. Look how long yours are compared to mine.
Weird. Yours don't grow. You don't have vitamins. Okay. You don't have the vitamins.
All right, here's our voicemail of the week.
Hi, my name is Justin.
Mm-hmm.
I am 28. I guess the reason I'm not feeling well is I'm just not happy with myself and all. I've been trying to figure out my sexual identity. I believe I may be gay, but I'm not 100% certain. I mean, my sister believes that I know what I am, but I'm not afraid to admit it. And, well, I'm not certain if I am, but I feel like I am, but I'm not certain. If that makes sense. I'm just not certain of who I am. I want to be happy. I want to interact with someone. I want to connect with someone because I'm very lonely. So, and that's why I'm not well. It's just I'm very lonely, I guess. Anyway, I just want to say also, love the podcast. Always look forward to listening to it. Always makes my day better. Oh. Take care.
Okay, I love Justin because I get that feeling. Do you remember that fucking feeling of being like, all I want to do is find my community, find my crowd. I want to fit in. I want to connect. But where the fuck are they?
What do I do?
That was me in undergrad. I'm at Notre Dame. I'm like, where the fuck are the gays?
Did he say his age?
No, but we know what it is.
I think it's 20. Oh, he's 28.
Yep, that makes sense. I'm saying that was you. That was you.
Oh my God. Okay, so Justin.
Yeah, tell him how.
No, seriously. When I was 28, I moved here to Columbus, and I came out of the closet at 28. Best thing of my life. When you finally let go of the fear of just being you, and you meet somebody that's in your community, and you start connecting with people and friends, and then you start like. There's no better feeling in the world to actually have people that understand what you went through or what you're going through. Do you know what I mean? Like, not to get too deep, but like, for real, like you don't, nobody knows what gay people go through during high school and middle school and elementary school. We're always trying to avoid being called a faggot, and it's a lot of work. Okay. And so when you finally find your crew, you're like, I can be a faggot and they're going to love me. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Oh no. You're looking at me like I'm high. And I am. Everyone hates me.
No. It makes sense. You find a crew of people who see you for who you are, and you're going, okay, I am gay. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck.
And then you become more confident with people who you thought you would never come out to.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gay, and
that's me.
And you have
next
your
thing
friends,
you know, you're wearing nail polish to work, like,
and wearing a jockstrap on a Thursday night for no reason, just blacked out.
Next thing you know, you're sucking dick on a patio.
Next thing you know, you're on Craigslist for hours, which I was on for years. But Justin,
next thing you know, you're burning down your bed after jerking off on camera on Yahoo Chat.
Next thing you know, you were just a little early for like I was just premature OnlyFans. You know what I mean? I was like almost there.
You could have done OnlyFans.
God, if I was 20 now, I'd be rich.
You would.
Because I was showing that hole. I was showing that face. I didn't give a fuck. I had a hot body because I was like kind of beefy, but like.
You still have a hot body.
Well, I do.
Don't forget that.
No, you're right. Thank you.
You would make money on OnlyFans right now. There's literally no one like you on OnlyFans. I just want to point that out.
Okay, so if somebody wants to write me and guarantee me.
Let's just not show your face and boom. I'm not even kidding.
Really?
I have never seen or been like promoted or shown
for a chubby
someone who looks like you on
like a big bear boy.
Nope, not there. Man. It's not there.
Well, so Justin, hang in there. You're not alone, and I'm glad that you listened to the show. And
I love that. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, thank you for calling in. Thank you for.
I want an update. I do too. 2 months from now, I want you to fucking call in
and Justin
and tell us what's happening.
Justin's a really big fan of the show, so like he'll write me.
I think I follow Justin on Instagram.
Yeah, he'll like write me and be like, "That was awesome," and I love it. So.
Yeah, your
communication skills. You need to start communicating with us. Keep doing it because I want to know. 2 years. 2 months. 2 months from now, I want to know.
Yeah, I want to hear. I want an update because, and don't be. What I would say is, like Bobby said, don't be afraid of big changes because there are sometimes a big change is needed in your life for you to fully.
And then
come
you're
out.
like.
Bobby moved to another city.
That's what was my I had
big change.
And I was like,
I went to school in a different city.
Big change. When you are not influenced by your at-home people.
Yep.
Because you mentioned your sister, and while she probably means well, I don't think you need to listen to her.
No, you do not.
Yeah, you're gay. Yeah, you're bi. Yeah, you're
whatever
this.
you are.
Yeah, you're that.
Don't
Nobody
label
cares.
yourself.
Don't even label yourself.
Find out. Just go
figure it out.
You might be attracted to this person.
You can suck
that
a dick
person,
one
that
night and then you're pussy the next. Like it's fine.
It doesn't matter.
And then have a T dick in your hole.
I love a good.
I mean, I'm just saying.
The bigger, the better.
So don't worry about Justin. Thank you for calling. That's all. Sundries. So we were supposed to talk about failure. So I guess we'll wait for next week for failure.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Today is what it is. I think this is a good episode.
We needed to get it all out.
We needed to get out.
We had more stories.
And everyone was asking about it, but it's like, we don't have, like, we needed to have, I don't know. It's just so hard.
We had to.
I dragged fucking all these bags, you know, with me there, and then we didn't even record half the time. And
people didn't even take their fucking shirts. People didn't
yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Half the people.
I know.
That's where I'm
you paid for it. They paid for it. Though,
I'm literally wearing the shirt.
The official 2023 shirt. Get yours now. Available at notwell.com. Just kidding. They're not available.
But
it's exclusive.
You know what? You know what is available?
Our cum pig shirts. Oh, yes. Fem's a must. Fat's a plus hat. I have one as well. It's hot. We also have daddy hats and big boy gear. So
I
love
our website.
It.
I love how active you've been this week because I'm like, I'm fucking reposting this. He's right.
Yep.
Comment, post, because you never know what's going to take off.
And on my drone one, I tagged like literally 12 people from Columbus.
You have to.
Orange Barrel Media, they liked it, and Loveck Tower liked it. Yeah, I'm done. I know how to do it now. Like, Slutty's got me. Slutty, thank you.
Slutty said tag celebrities.
No sundries this week. We're good. Would you want to?
I have a sundry.
Okay, do it.
You've had this happen to you. Everyone in every city has had this fucking happen to you. And you know what? Cheers to the people who are in these groups, but I want to say a big fuck you to the people who run in groups. You know how there's a big group of runners, there's like literally 100 runners, and they just take over the fucking road or they take over the fucking sidewalk, and you're driving along and then you're like, oh, I have to turn here. Oh, I can't because there's 100 runners and they're just far enough apart to annoy you, but not close enough that you just like, I'm going to wait. Like, you're like, oh, there's a gap coming up. I can turn. Oh no, someone picked up speed and started running into the fucking road. I can't turn right because there's all these fucking runners. And some of them some have lights, some don't. Some are impossible to see. Why are you running in groups like this on a major road? Go run in a fucking park. Go run along the river in Columbus. I don't care, but don't run on the roads I drive on. I'm sick of the groups. I'm also sick of the big biker groups. If you like to ride bikes, ride on a road no one's on. Go to the suburbs. Go ride in a cul-de-sac and down a little street with no cars on it. Don't come down the high street. Don't come down Broad. Don't go anywhere I'm driving because I am so sick of waiting.
Walking.
It's so like they're all annoying.
It's like, stop.
If you're walking, you can't even cross the street. You're like, oh, here comes the biker gang, and it's all these fucking bikes. I'm not talking about motorized bikes. I'm talking about like bicycles.
Like, bro.
Literal bicycles, just
take the lead, bro. Brian, take the lead.
200 bicycles trying to cross in front of you. You're just trying to get somewhere.
200 by anything is a lot.
All these fucking runners, and it's like, I know you're trying to relive your college days. Like, we were runners. It's like, no, it's fine. You're just a little overweight, and I know you're trying to get back into fitness, but like, to go run somewhere else.
And I've heard it's like, well, this will be me eventually. Like old people who used to be muscly who are like flabby now, and I'm like, girl.
And then after everyone crosses the road, and I'm able to turn, I look to my left, and I see there's one runner who's way far behind the pack, me. And I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like literally,
the femme.
I'm like, it's not really running in a group if you're not with the group. That's what I want to say. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Well, maybe he's just.
That's my sundry.
I like it. I think it's legit. And honestly, I was thinking it today, like, yeah, it's just, you need to stay out of the fucking roads. My sundry isn't a sundry. My sundry is actually a suggestion, AKA also something I need to run by you. Because I think it's a really good idea for me. It has nothing to do with you, actually.
What?
Yeah. So I had the grand idea today, and I wasn't even high or anything, that I was going to decide to find like the top 12 gay campgrounds in America. Okay? Following? Okay. I was going to write them all an email, generic, each of them, but all of an email that says, hi, I have a drone, like I have my license, I will film the campsite for you in exchange for me staying there for free. And then
even for like 3 days, like a long weekend.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So like
we could get the shots.
Right. I get the shots in 30 minutes.
Oh my God. But I've still never been to a gay campground.
Is that not a cool idea though? I feel like I was like, I could take off I could just travel the world and just do drone shots. I'm so obsessed with like, I want to have an art style now.
I just had a vision. Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's happening. Like I think the drone is really
after watching those ski drone shots, I was like, yeah, I can see what this is. Like I was like, suddenly I'm like, yep.
I want to get a picture. You know, the skiers that were skiing up and up and up. Yeah. I want to get a picture of all naked men on the ground, but like from up high and it's kind of like, do you know who Spencer Tunick is?
No.
Okay, we'll look him up after this. Look up Spencer Tunick.
Okay.
He does like massive groups of nude people in random places. But like it was a while ago, and now with the drone, like you can like probably get some pretty cool shots where he was on like top of like. I'll show you.
I know who you're talking about.
Spencer Tunick.
Yeah.
Kind of creepy. It's art. You know what I mean?
I love this.
Yeah.
And I have an announcement, and I don't know. I think maybe we'll see how you react.
Do you have cancer?
No, not yet. We'll probably skin cancer somewhere.
Well, we all do.
So I don't know how big of a fan you are, but July 11th, Jinx Monsoon is coming to town, and I got us second row seats, and we're gonna be right in front of her, or right in front of them.
They.
Oh
my God.
Tuesday night, and we're gonna be wearing not well gear. We're gonna have wigs. We're gonna look beautiful, and we're gonna get noticed.
Where is it at?
It's at Kemba Live, but it's indoors, I think. Yeah.
Wow. So she's like really selling out the crowd.
Oh, there were very few seats left. And we are in March, and it's in July, and they were literally like balcony seats. I'm like, we're not fucking doing that. So I got second row seats, and yes, they were expensive, but it's worth it. We need to get noticed. I'm sorry. Because she looks down and sees people and like calls us out in a crowd, and we're like, "We're with that well," and I'll be like, she's like, "Not well," and then she just
come on our show.
Literally.
Well, actually, we should try to get her on the show. Actually, now she'll
be in Columbus. Yeah,
I need to write her like people and be like, "Listen."
We couldn't get front row because bitches sold them out. Second row is not first row, but it's something.
Second row is good though because you're not exposed to the artist completely, and
it's not completely in the middle. Like literally, there's like 4 seats in front of us, and then you're out because the second row is like longer, so like we can get out easier.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And I got these passes where we don't have to wait in the fucking line in front. Where like where you're on that street on Neal. And like you're driving on your right side when you're driving down Neal, you're like all these fucking people waiting in line.
We have VIP.
We have VIP passes, so we just walk up and be like, "We're VIP."
Honey,
it's gonna be the best night.
Oh my God!
It's
Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's fine.
It's a fucking Tuesday.
Fuck it. We'll just be drunk on a Wednesday.
Bobby, it's a Tuesday.
I know. I'm not good on Tuesdays.
I know. That's why I'm a little nervous. I'm gonna be fucked up.
It'll be fun.
So,
my God, that's so exciting.
I saw that today, and I'm like, this is one performer, like, because they were right. Well, actually, she goes by she too, so fuck it. She were in Chicago Musical.
Yeah,
like so they have like they have a fucking career. Yeah, like they have a career coming.
Hello.
We need to see them when we can.
Right. This is
when we can afford it.
I'm so happy for her.
Yeah. Yep, there it is.
So
this has been another episode of Not Well. I'm Jim.
And I'm Bobby. You're really
please. I want you to give us a call.
Call us, please.
614-721-5336. 614-721-5336.
Yeah. Have a good week. And don't be afraid to be yourself.
Yeah.
And we'll be back with a lot next week because we had a whole list of things written down. And
we had to go over the trip. Sorry.
We had to, and we actually got really into it.
I had so much to say.
There was a lot to say. I don't think we realized how much happened from the Wednesday. Plus, we were a little bummed on Wednesday because it was like we were snowed in.
We couldn't leave the house. We couldn't go out. We couldn't do a thing. Everything. We were trapped.
We're like, what do we do? Everyone have a great week. Goodbye. I wish I could really tongue pop.
Ow.
Ow.
What just happened?
My pussy.
Oh my God, my